Hello, my children, and yes, the makeup is really bad, but that's because it got all smushed up and screwed up because this day was total disaster. Well, not a total disaster. I did get me a whole bag of candy. Yes, I am a 15-year-old who still goes trick-or-treating because I like candy. Anyways, if you're wondering what the hell I am a Cheshire Cat. Meow. Even got me tail. And it got little bells on it. So yeah, so it took me like hours to do the makeup, except I totally was being rushed because my friend doesn't know how to talk to people. So she kept rushing me because her mother's a psychomaniac who wants her to be home at freaking 10 when it's Halloween. Who goes home at freaking 10 on Halloween? What happened today was that I was expecting to go to Manhattan for trick-or-treating and have a good time in Manhattan. And like always, like every person I've ever met in my life, every time I ask someone, oh, you want to go to this place with me? They'll be like, sure. And then the day of, they'll be like, oh, I can't go, sorry. And I'll be like, well, fuck you, you piece of shit. So I realized how annoying everyone is in the world. Today is one of those days where I just want to kill everybody I see. What happened was, I planned with my friend, she wanted to go to Manhattan, so I'm like, okay, we're going to Manhattan. So then she's like, alright, we're going with my sister because she's 25 and she's gonna watch over us. And I'm like, okay. So then she tells me she can't go. So then I'm like, okay, do I still do this ridiculous makeup? Or am I just gonna stay home for Halloween and do what I showed you in my video before? Later on, she's like, oh, well, I'll text you if I can go. Just do your makeup. So I'm doing my makeup, and then she texts me saying, yeah, I can go. So then I'm like, oh, cool, okay. So then I text my other friend. I just give up on life because it's not fun anymore. And they put parent-teacher conferences on the same week as Halloween. So a lot of my friends that I were planning on going trick-or-treating with, bailed because they got in trouble and they got grounded and they have to stay home. I'm tight. Eventually I get my makeup done and it is 6 p.m. and that's when I get this makeup done because it is so hard to get this stupid thing and it looks terrible anyway. So we go to Hollywood. I'm just gonna call it Hollywood because I don't want anyone stalking or anything, and I don't know how to get home. We're walking around and I'm wearing high heels. She's wearing extreme high heels, so she keeps flopping around the place. So I made her put on her freaking Converse. Ooh, I have a really bad blister. Ooh, yeah, those heels. So I'm feeling my feet right now, and I'm feeling this really goopy crap on my toe, and it's a blister. Fast forward, we're trick-or-treating at houses. The people are staring at us like, what are these 15-year-olds doing trick-or-treating still? And I'm just like, well, just because I'm 15 doesn't mean I don't need a trick-or-treat. It's free candy for everyone. If I was a hobo, Halloween would be my favorite freaking holiday. That is like free food right there. You know how many bags of chips I got? I got mad bags of chips. And every time we walk by those freaking houses that you don't knock on the door, they just leave a bucket of candy. We just take the whole damn bucket and dump it in our damn bags. We're just like, oh yes, yes! But then a lot of the times the candy they leave out is like shit candy, like Dubs or Twizzlers or some shit. Licorice. Isn't that Twizzlers? I don't know. Fucking beef jerky or some shit. Eventually, we look at one of the baskets and we're like grabbing all the candy. We're like, "Argh!" Wrestling for the candy, and we feel something gooey. We're like, and it's like really dark, so we can't really see. And then I feel like a shell, and I'm like, what the fuck? And that shit was an egg. There was a broken egg inside the damn basket. And I was like, I don't give a shit. There is. And a lot of the good candy were inside the yolk. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm taking that candy. That is some good candy. So I take the candy. I don't give a shit that I got yolk all over my hands. I take that shit and I leave. I don't give a shit. Eventually my feet started killing me. So I take off my damn boots and I'm walking barefoot and I am like making the most sexual noises because I felt so freaking good. I was like, yes. Don't worry, I don't sound like that. I felt like I was in heaven because my feet, it was raining, so the floor was wet. But there was no rain falling from the sky because it stopped raining. So my feet are touching the floor and it is like a sensation on my feet. The wet floor felt so good. So I felt like I was walking on cloud 9. It was amazing. I didn't want to stop walking. But then she was walking so fast. We go in a whole freaking circle around Hollywood. And I'm just like, you know what? I have to get home. How am I gonna get home from Hollywood to Tapeland? I looked at tape, so I'm just like, Tapeland. So how am I gonna get to Hollywood to Tapeland? So I'm like, alright, maybe I should just manipulate the chick and be like, oh, we should walk around Tapeland. So she's like, oh, sure, I'll just tell my mom I'm lost or something. So I'm like, yes. We're walking to Whiteland, okay, Tapeland. And it is so stressful. Our legs are killing us. Halloween is legit a freaking workout. That shit is a workout. You go upstairs, you knock on the damn door, they open the door, they give you candy, you walk down the stairs, and sometimes they don't even open the door. And originally you're saying trick or treat. You get no treat, you're supposed to do a trick. Usually, when there's no person in the freaking house, you're supposed to egg the house or TP the damn house. But then in reality, people just walk away to the next house. Like, what happened to the trick, people? What happened to the trick? Like, and we were hearing people throwing rocks at houses and stuff, and we're just like, that's the life. And we're just here getting candy. Oh, I love candies. I'm walking barefoot with only socks. When we knock on the doors, I'm holding my boots and I'm like, trick or treat. And they're just like, and I'm like, thank you. And when we say thank you, it sounds like we're homeless. We're like, thank you so much for this candy. Like at one point, I knock on this door. It's a mansion, freaking mansion. They open the door and I'm like, you are so lucky you are rich. We are walking around, going house to house, asking people for free candy while your ass is in this nice ass mansion giving away these nice candy. You know what they said? Nothing, because they are complete assholes. So fuck you, I hope you're watching this. So then we go to the next house. They don't open. We go down them long ass stairs. Finally they open. Once we go down the stairs, they open the door. Like, bitch, what the fuck is this shit? Am I supposed to work out to get your damn candy? So I run back up the steps, I get my candy, and I go back down. I am lucky that I got that damn candy. She is complaining through the whole time that her mom is gonna kill her. And I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I wanna get my candy. I have anxiety problems, stress problems, problems in general. Like my whole freaking mental brain, my whole freaking brain has problems. And I don't need you taking a big, huge, steaming shit on my brain when I am trying to get free candy. Thank you. Finally, I call my friend and I'm like, yo, can you chill? And then he's like, yeah, maybe. Call me when you're at White Tape. And then I'm just like, all right. So then we go to White Tape. She leaves. I go to my house and I call him. He's like, oh no, can't hang out. Go to sleep in 15 minutes. It's 9. It is 9 o'clock. Who the fuck goes to sleep and is in high school at 9? Who do I talk to? I talk to freaking what? I don't know who do I need new friends. That's all I know. Just to let you know, you're having a problem with people in general. They're not your type of people. Just know that you're awesome and you don't need nobody. As long as you got yourself, you can make yourself laugh. That's what I do. Like, I crack myself up sometimes. I think things and I just start bursting out laughing because I'm so fucking hilarious. I'm just fucking awesome. I love myself and shit, you know? Disappointing Halloween, but I got more candy than last year. But last year was fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Cheshire Cat out.